Alright, my ninjas. It is Aldo. It is I, Aldo. There's a tube for you. They took C. We're playing a hardcore game of Domination. And we're playing it on Makara, which is a map, I don't know, which is a map I go hit and miss on for some reason. Long time no talk, guys. It's been about a week. I've been really busy, work and all, and over the Christmas season, so I thought I wanted to do a commentary for some reason. For this commentary, I kind of wanted to talk about a little bit about me, myself, and I, the trifecta. Give you a little background story about me, and maybe just you know, let's go on the fly here. Let's just talk about me for a couple of minutes. This game's about a little bit longer than I wanted to. I wanted to edit it down, but I didn't. I said screw it. We're just gonna roll this way, and that's how I am. So if you like it, like it. If not, well, sucks to be you. So just a little background on me, guys. I don't know how much I've talked about in my last videos, but I'm 30 years old, and I am a Canadian. I live up in Canada, as some of the Americans that watch my channel would like to. That's how they pronounce it. And they also joke that we like maple syrup and bacon. Trust me, I've got into a few rooms where it gets a bit heated, and the Canada card gets played, and then it seems to go into Canadian bacon and syrup. So I don't know why, but it does. Right here, just quickly before I get into my stuff, right here, we're just hanging out. This is the best way to play Domination on Bakara. If you want a little tip here, if you're running as a team, let them take A, let the other team take A. You can protect B and C and keep the high ground. That's the whole idea. If you watch this video as I'm trying to get my payload here, help out the team with some air support, I'll go down to the right hand side of the map as I'm looking now, and kind of protect, overlook A. But that's just how you want to play this match. Anyway, so I'm 30. I'm Canadian. I have three wonderful kids and a wonderful wife. I have a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 6-month-old. So I am very, very busy. I work full time obviously for a living, because YouTube has not started to pay my bills quite yet. But no, I just do this for fun, guys. You know that I do this for fun. I do this for just to keep and interact with some new people, and that's all. So yeah, I have 3 kids. I have a wonderful wife, and I live in wonderful Canada, I guess, if you would want to say that. It started to snow here this morning. It is the 29th, I believe, right now of December. I worked today, but it started to snow today, so we're finally getting some snow. We had a brown Christmas, and for those of you who do not know, like the area that I live in, which is pretty much by Rusty Mazda. I'm watching the gameplay and Rusty gets on, so quick shout out to Rusty, I guess. But where I live is pretty much Edmonton, Alberta. I don't know if you guys. I'm actually in Lloydminster, which they consider in Canada as the border city. If you Googled it and typed in border city, you would find Lloydminster, which is where Mr. Aldo resides. My real name is Jason. For all of you those who are wondering, that is my real name. So I started playing video games, I guess, at an early age, on the Atari. Space Invaders. I probably with kind of the YouTube generation, the guys that are pretty prominent in the community, and the guys that I kind of talk to, from 25 to 30 years of age, probably started the same spot that I did, actually. With Atari or Pong or whatever. Then they graduated to Nintendo, Super NES, and the thing I've talked about before on a video, the thing that got me hooked in first-person shooting or FPS was obviously GoldenEye for 64, and that has not been replicated. I have not found a game that I loved as much as that game. There will be, I would be very surprised if there, COD's close. Call of Duty is very close. The multiplayer online aspect of it is what keeps a person playing. The campaign's good, but it's the multiplayer that essentially keeps the life of the game going. Now I'm a little bit disappointed with, the content's good right now, guys, don't get me wrong, but now that they're pumping out a game every year, I think you're going to see, I don't know, almost a lack of attention to detail. Now there's Rusty gets on again, another shout out to him. But I think almost a bit of attention to detail, and like I said in my last video, it's more of a game for the masses, I think. So, but anyway, that's another topic for another day. So I don't have, I graduated grade 12. I don't have too much of a post-secondary, anything really to speak of. I live in an area where the oil industry is very prevalent, and you can pretty much come out of high school and we live in a bubble here, I like to say, and you can come out of high school and make a ton of money very quickly without much post-secondary at all, if any. So as long as you're willing to work. So I did that for a couple years, or I guess more than a couple, more like 8 or 9. I started out, initially when I graduated, I started out waitering and bartending on a golf course, because I love golf. I'm a huge Indianapolis Colts fan, a huge LA Lakers fan, and a Tiger Woods fan. So golf in general, all the sports actually. But if I had teams to pick, that's where I'm gonna go, and those are the teams that I like to support. So, yeah, I worked on a golf course, did that, and you weren't gonna make any money doing that with what I was doing. So I moved out to this area here that I'm living in currently, and I started in the oil patch, the oil field, making money, and just putting my head down and working. And that's how it started. That's how I started my life. And now, oddly enough, I sell cars for a living. So talking about it now on the internet sounds kind of funny, but I sell vehicles for a living, and I love it. And I don't think I'd have it any other way at the moment. It affords me to be at home with my family, and still I can still game and do what I enjoy and what I like to do. I'm back golfing again. I've got more of a schedule. Doing what I do now, guys, kind of makes it a lot easier to have a family. Actually, I have a structure now. Whereas if you know anything about the oil industry, it's just you work when there's work, and you work long hours, and that's just how it is. So that's the mentality. But I'm out of that now, and I'm selling vehicles, and I'm loving it. And you meet all kinds, man. Let me tell you. Trust me. When I say that you meet all kinds, you meet all kinds. But no, a lot of people that I talk to are great people, and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, N64 is where I got my first. I'm running out of time here. Jeez, when you start talking about yourself, I didn't realize that you run out of time that fast. But N64, GoldenEye, that's kind of where I got my love of first-person shooters. And then I went to, I don't know why I didn't gravitate towards the PlayStation. I got my first major console, I guess, that I would consider would be an Xbox. And Rainbow Six 3, I've talked about that before. That was where I got my online first-person hook, and then after that it was Counter-Strike. I played a shitload of Counter-Strike, guys, and I'm kind of waiting for CS:GO to come to console. I'm not a big PC fan. I just don't really want to spend a ton of money just on a gaming console. That's just kind of how I am right now. So maybe later, but I'm looking forward to Counter-Strike actually at the moment. And obviously Black Ops 2, because or a big map pack for Modern Warfare 3. Either one, I'm good for. So yeah, and then I went to PS3 and Xbox when I was working lots, making good money, and I could afford both. So I just did both. I'm a bigger fan, I think, right now of the Xbox than I am the PS3, but I don't know why, but I just am. So video's wrapping up. That's it, guys. Yeah, I'll put up another video hopefully soon, and we'll talk about something else. Leave me some comments, like, favorite, subscribe, help me out, and
assignment accomplished. Good work.